Every success story begins in silence. A silence filled with struggle, with doubt, with dreams nobody else believes in. This is the story of one man who started with nothing, no money, no name, no chance. But he carried a fire inside him that refused to die. Welcome to Rich OG Diaries. This is the man who never quit. Early life. The hunger to escape. He was born in a forgotten neighborhood. Narrow streets, broken lights, empty pockets. His father worked in a factory. His mother sold vegetables in the local market. As a child, he watched other kids play with toys he could never afford. But he also watched something else, how people gave up on their dreams because life was hard. And he promised himself, that won't be me. He didn't know how he'd make it. He just knew he would. The first spark. At 16, he borrowed an old computer from his school's storage room. It was slow, broken keys, no internet. But it became his world. He read free PDFs on business, design, marketing, anything he could find. While his friends wasted nights scrolling or gossiping, he was learning how money worked. He discovered one truth that changed him forever. Money follows value. If you create value, the world will chase you. That became his obsession. First business. First failure. At 21, he launched a small online service. He poured every hour, every rupee, every ounce of belief into it. And within months, it failed. 0 customers. Debt. Embarrassment. People laughed. His relatives whispered, "See, dreams don't pay bills." But failure didn't break him. It forged him. He wrote a note on his wall. "I didn't fail. I just learned how not to quit." Grinding in silence. He took a day job to survive small salary, long hours. At night, he built side projects. Sleep was a luxury. Friends went to parties. He went to libraries. He stopped chasing approval and started chasing growth. He studied billionaires, not their money, but their mindset. He noticed a pattern. Every one of them had lost everything once, but none of them quit. And that became his daily ritual. Wake, work, fail, learn, repeat. The turning point. After years of quiet struggle, he launched another venture, an online platform for small creators. This time, he focused on solving real problems, not chasing trends. For months, nothing happened. Then one night, a famous influencer shared his product. Overnight, 10,000 signups. His phone buzzed nonstop. Emails, partnerships, investors. He stared at the screen and whispered, "It's happening." But he didn't celebrate. He worked harder. Because he knew success is rented, and rent is due every day. Rise to the top. The company grew. 1 employee became 10. 10 became 100. Within 5 years, his startup was valued at over $1 billion. Reporters called him the overnight success. But overnight had taken a decade. He bought a car for his parents. He built a school in his hometown. He didn't forget the streets that made him strong. People asked, "How did you do it?" He smiled. "By not quitting when I had every reason to." Legacy and message. Now, he speaks to young dreamers. He tells them the truth schools never teach. No one is coming to save you. You must become your own hero. Discipline beats motivation. Consistency beats talent. Pain is the tuition you pay for greatness. He looks into the crowd and sees himself in every hungry face. He tells them, "You already have everything you need. Time, focus, courage. Use them. Build something that matters." Soft fade, music returns. Narrator, calm, reflective. He started with nothing but a dream. And that dream became an empire. Remember his story, because someday, someone will tell yours. This is Rich OG Diaries, where struggle becomes strength, and strength becomes success.